So yes, he just rolled there and he got a 2, so he failed with that one. We're now going to do the plasma. Do you want to...
So the plasma gun, I'll just stick with standard again.
Yep. So is that one within 12? If the other one was, I would say this one probably is.
Yes.
But we'll measure it just to be finickety. Oh, good use of finickety.
No, it's a puppy.
So what?
Puppy mode.
I think he said puppy mood. I think he's in a puppy mood. I think he's sad mad.
No.
Sad mad. So you hit on 3s.
Yeah.
2 shots.
2 shots. 3s or more.
You wound on 3s.
Come on.
Don't do that.
Oh,
He hits with 1. Now, his armor save is 3 normally.
Yeah. There is obstruction.
So it would make his armor save a 2.
Yeah.
But you have a -3 modifier on the gun.
Yes.
It's not as complicated as it sounds. I tend to do it. I'd do the modifier to the original, so it would make it a 6+, and then the cover would bring it back down to a 5 or a 6. Harley, on a 5 or a 6, you take 1 wound. Just the 1. Just the 1. No. On a 5 or 6, he's fine.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, or 4, you take 1 wound.
Yeah.
Sorry, people at home. He got a 4. So Harley takes 1 wound.
1 wound.
You don't want to take a wound, Hal. This is the guy you've got to get off the board.
Oh no.
Right. So you have a blight launcher now.
Yeah. So that's assault 2.
So that does 2 shots. Now with him, you could have advanced, but if he'd advanced, it classes the unit as advancing.
Why could I have advanced him?
Because he has an assault weapon.
Ah, right. Okay,
So it means, but he would be at -1 to hit. But as said, it would mean the other guys couldn't have shot anyway.
Yeah.
So a blight war weapon
Yep.
says you can re-roll wound rolls of 1 for this weapon. So that's pretty cool. So it's 2 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s is normal.
Okay. Whoa.
Both hit. The strength of said weapon.
The blind launcher is 6.
So it would be 3s because it's not quite double.
So again, 3s and more. Whoa,
Oh no.
Oh!
So he hit with 1, he failed with 1, because that was a 3 before it turned. So, as you can see, with this, it does D3 wounds.
Right.
So, I believe, and if anybody knows this to be incorrect, comment below, but we've been doing it, you would take your save first,
Okay.
and then you would work out how many wounds it does. If that's wrong and we've been doing it incorrectly, then let us know. So he would take his normal save, which would be a 3+, but you're -2 on your gun, which would make it a 5+,
Right.
but because the cover would take it back to a 4+. You with me?
No, but I'll follow whatever you asked me to do.
So it would normally be 3. It moves down to a 2 because of the cover. So you would pass on.
No. So my first roll was to see if I
Hit.
target or not.
Yes.
The second roll was to see if I hit.
No, the first rule is to see if you hit.
Yeah.
The second is to see if it actually wounds.
Yeah.
And the third one is just to see whether his armor stopped it from going all the way through.
Right.
So it's basically, you rolled a hit, you rolled a wound, and then you see if it actually went all the way in or it just went partway through the armor.
If it does, that causes extra damage?
It does D3 wounds.
Oh,
So,
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, got you.
But if he takes 1 wound, he perishes. So Harley, you need to get a 4 or more on a dice to be fine. Because it would normally be a 2-up.
1 dice.
On 1 dice, yes. So you need a 4, 5, or 6. 1, 2, or 3 is bad. Japan 4!
Yes!
Harley is the luckiest man alive, and he saves it.
Yay!
So,
Well done.
that's your shots.
Yep.
However, had you managed to successfully do it, roll a d3 and we'll see what happens. You would have only done 1 anyway.
Yeah.
Now, you have to do the close combat first. So it's Alan's turn. So Alan gets to do his 4 attacks first. These guys, if you want, can charge in. You would need to get a 4 on 2 dice.
Right, okay.
You could charge him, but it's a much further distance.
Yeah.
You would be looking at 6.
I think I will...
12.
So you'd probably need an 8.
I'll not charge them in,
Yes.
because if I charge them in, they're going to engage, which means I then can't shoot.
Next turn. Yeah.
Is that right?
That's very, very true.
So
And
I'm
it's
not
going to be
charging-
very hit and miss whether he can get off this turn, because he can move 6, and then it'll depend on his dice roll whether he gets
Yeah.
off the board. It's going to be very close.
I'm not going to charge them.
Right, so it's just these guys.
Two. So I'm
4
rolling
attacks,
4 dice.
hitting on 5s, wounding on 5s, saving on 3s.
Ooh, 2.
2 hits. To wound.
Yeah.
2 wounds. Harley,
Yeah.
3s or more on 2 dice.
Ah, yes, it's going to be it.
Just remember what I've always taught you.
Yep.
Throw dice on the floor and that's how I do it, as you well know.
Oh, God, yeah.
He saves both.
Ooh.
The Lord smiles upon him.
Oh.
Or Nuffle, the dice god.
Nuffle.
Nuffle. So, Harley, your attack's back. This is 3 attacks for your sergeant. So, 3 attacks, hitting on 3s,
So
wounding
3
on
dice.
3s.
Yep.
3 Nova. 3, 4, 5, 2.
2 hits. So, then you'd roll the 2 to see if they wound, also on 3s.
Oh.
Sometimes you stop to say hello to a cat during a game. It's not in the 40k rules, it's just polite.
The cat
So-
didn't even say hello back. I think that's just rude.
Tipsy's rude. 5 or more, your guy is fine.
Here you go.
Less than that, and you are less than fine.
No!
1 more person shuffles off this mortal coil to die.
Yeah.
One more dead.
Right? Stingy Pete, you also get 4 more attacks on that one lone guy.
Oh.
As he's
So 4 more dice?
3s, and then 3s, and then 5s.
Are you...
Dun dun dun!
No, not 5.
So 2 hits,
4,
2
yeah.
misses.
Go to the
2 4s, 2 1s. 1s are dead to us.
Go to the dungeon.
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 To the dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
1
Oh, my
wound.
God.
Oh.
Alan,
So I need to try and
this
defend
is
that.
a dice roll 10,
5 or a 6.
all dice rolls.
Oh,
Now,
no! He's gone. Oh, yeah.
he has what's
taken-
known as a consolidation move. He can move his models up to 3 inches when you win a combat, but it has to be towards the nearest enemy. So,
So he could move those guys 3 inches towards.
yes, they'd have to stop an inch away. But yes, he could, if he wanted, he could move them to like here.
Stop.
And he wants to, because it's
Yeah.
putting a buffer.
What about this guy?
Now, it's your turn, Harley. What would you like to do with that man who needs to get off the board as quickly as possible?
6.
So he would move to there for the 6, and then you would roll a dice, because it's called advancing. It's like running.
How many dice?
1 dice. Whatever that score is how many he moves. So if you roll high, good. If you roll low, not as good for Alan. It's a 6.
Oh!
Okay.
Is he... 6 would take him off the board.
And clear.
Say goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, once again...
Oh.
I won.
No. Let us go to the rules on this one, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Really?
You'll want me to go to the rules. The battle lasts until either one of the 2 Reavers moves off the table edge marked escape, in which case the Space Marine player wins, or both Reavers have been slain, then the Death Guard player wins. After determining the victor, read mission debrief on page 50. I just wanted to build your suspense. You lost. You got beaten by a child
Oh,
for the 3rd
I've
time.
done 3 missions.
You won 3 out of
Yes,
3.
you have. So there you go. This is what it would look like. And the last one we are going to do, which we will not be filming today, is Showdown. Yeah. Now, this is just your basic fight between 2 sets of Mooglers. His 6, your 6, it's all to play for. It's basically a normal battle. But yes, so thank you guys very much for watching. I'm going to, as always, speak to our victors and our less than victors. So how do you feel, Alan? I'll take his silence of he's really enjoying 40k very much. Harley Ryan Hassall, how are you finding it so far?
Really good.
Are you enjoying being on YouTube?
Yes.
Awesome. So, thank you guys very much for watching. As you saw, Nuffle smiles on the boy, as always, and we old-timers are getting spanked by children. Metaphorically, not literally, we're not weirdos. Well, we're not getting spanked by children. I can't really say any more than that. We are weirdos. But thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, like, subscribe, click on the borders and around the edges. There'll be videos, little subscription-y things. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think of Harley and his amazing rolling, or Alan and his slightly less than amazing rolling.
Sulking.
Yeah. I'm now going to go and get Harley a victory sandwich, and Alan can wear the cone of shame, as always. Pray the
Cone of
dice.
shame.
Yeah. Pray the dice gods. Hope they smile upon you. Take care, guys. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.